Okay. I think we good. Let me see. Just went ahead and all right. Okay, divine ones, y'all come on in. Come on, bike in with me. We bike. We bike. All right, let me see. Let me see. Okay, we good. Okay, y'all hold on 1 second. We bike. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, y'all hang on 1 second. I had to go over to Zoom, baby. We had to try this thing from Zoom. So can y'all hear everything okay? Put a one in the chat if you can hear. If you can hear me well and you can see me well, put a one in the chat. Okay. Drop a one in the chat. If y'all can hear, you can see. Is it if it's not skipping, everything good, put a one in the chat. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it from Zoom. Okay. Okay. Okay, we good. We good. Okay, y'all come on in, baby. All my divine ones, come on in. Come on in. They trying to stop us, baby. They trying to stop us, but they got to move out the way. Bye, devil, with your ugly self. Move out the way. Bye, devil, with your ugly self. Okay, y'all hold on 1 second because I got to regroup now. And it automatically jumped into the live before I had time to before I had time to regroup. So y'all listen, be while I'm getting ready, get your journal, get your blue ink pen, get you something to drink. Okay, so while I'm doing some bite in stuff, while I'm getting ready, y'all getting ready on your end. You doing some bite in stuff. You getting rid of the distractions. You getting rid of the hindrances, the obstacles, so you can lock in and you can get this teaching today. You can get this coaching today. You get this mentoring today. Because your days of struggle is over. Somebody put it in the comments. Say no more struggle. No more struggle, baby. Your days of struggle is over. That's over with. Okay. I came with the knowledge today. I came with the wisdom today. I came with the information today, baby, to help you level up. Okay, it's time to level up. That's where we left off at. We was talking about leveling up. That's where we left off at. So we're gonna pick right back up where we left off. Okay, come on in, come on in. Put it in the comments. That's it, baby. Say no more struggle. You ain't struggling no more. You ain't struggling no more. I speak this over you. I speak this over you today that your days of struggle, your days of going without, your days of being broke, busted, and disgusted is over. This is the time, this is the season for you to get the knowledge, for you to get the wisdom, get the strategy, because it's time to level up. There's another level for you. There's another realm for you. There's another territory for you. But it's certain things that you got to do. Listen to me. It's certain things that you got to do. It's a certain version of yourself that you must become. I want y'all to put that word in the comments. Say become, become, become. This is a huge part of your work. This is a huge part of your transformation. You have to become another version of yourself. You have to become who the Lord has created you to be. You have to leave the old ways behind, leave the old mindset behind, leave the old identity behind. And I'm gonna tell you something, it is not gonna be easy. Come on now, that's it. Put it in the comments, baby. Say become, become, become. And if you're looking for an easy road, you're looking for an easy route. Oh, no, 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 no. It is, I don't care what level you on and what's the next level you trying to get to. You're gonna meet some warfare. You're gonna meet some struggle. You're gonna meet some kickbite. You're gonna meet some opposition. I say that, okay? Because on my way to do this, what I'm doing today, baby, listen, if y'all only knew the half of it, I'm sitting today just drinking my drink, just talking, brainstorming, having a good time. All of a sudden, the drink done went down the wrong pipe. How do y'all know what I'm talking about, baby? You done do you ever been sitting somewhere drinking something and you enjoyed it too? You having a good conversation with somebody, and then that thing, you know, it done went down the wrong pipe. And then you trying to save it, because you know if you don't save it, if you don't try to catch it, you about to just break out into a whole coughing frenzy, and you just about to be coughing for about a good 5 to 10 minutes, because y'all know it take a while for you to regroup after you were drinking something and it went down the wrong pipe. Who know what I'm talking about, baby? Put it in the comments. Say, I know what you're talking about, toward you. Come on now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I had to get through that. I had to choking and coughing and just all kind of stuff, baby. And this is after my morning walk this morning, after God gave me this and had me to come on here and do this. This is, see, God gonna speak to you and give you some stuff to do, but you don't know all the little stuff that you got to go through before you even get to that step of doing it. And the enemy is banking on the fact that you're going to get frustrated, okay? Because I had a moment right before I got on here with y'all today. I had a moment, and I'm talking about after the first video we just did that messed up, and then I had to come back and get on this one. I had a moment for each and every one of you. I want you to know this. Get your journal, get your blue ink pen, because we're in a masterclass. This is a masterclass, okay? This is not no spiritual hoo-hoo foo-foo. This is something that's going to help you level up. You said you ready. You said you ready to level up. This is level up with LaToya. So y'all come on in, come on in. Class is in session. The bell done rung. Some of y'all coming in late. That's all right. Come on in, get your journal, get your blue ink pen, and let's get to work. Because each and every one of you, I want you to understand, you going to have that moment. And my moderators, I need y'all to hold it down for me. Tamil, I know I seen you down there. Hold it down for me, Tamil. My moderator, Tamil. My moderator, Melanie Rankin. I appreciate y'all so much. Coach Tyson, I appreciate y'all so much. Because I can't, the comments are over there on that screen. So I'm going to be watching the comments as much as I can. But I need my moderators on point, baby. Down there serving for me. I appreciate y'all so much. It's class in session. It's time for the divine ones to level up. Okay, come on in, come on in. So also too, I want y'all to make sure, because we just created another channel as well. We are coming up with better ways to serve you and help you get your transformation, baby. I want you to look in the description too. I put a link in there. I think that link should work. It should take you to the Level Up with LaToya YouTube channel. That is a fresh channel that we just started. So this video, this teaching right here, I want y'all to know that I'm finna be giving you. I'm not gatekeeping nothing. This is how God had me to roll this thing out. Listen, I am not gatekeeping nothing. I am giving you strategy. I am giving you mentoring. I am giving you coaching that I could have charged thousands of dollars for, but I'm going to give it to you for free. Okay? You're going to get it for the free. You're going to get it for the free, baby. You ain't going to have to pay nothing for it. You're going to get it for the free. Because listen, this is the season for you to level up. So I want y'all to come on. I want you to make sure you subscribe to that other channel that I put the link for in the description, because this video right here, I'm teaching it live over here on this channel. But once I finish the teaching, once we end this class right here, this is a class. Okay, you in a class, you in a master class right now. You in a coaching session right now. So once we end this right here, the replay will not be on this channel. It's going to be on the Level Up with Latoya YouTube channel. So you're going to have to go over there to watch the replay over there, okay? Because it's all things level up over there. So that channel right now is still in the building phase. So you won't see that much over there right now. But all I need you to do is just go over there, hit subscribe, and then watch the replays when I put them over there. Because this is going to be free mentoring and free coaching for you to help you level up. And it's going to be helping you level up your body and your business, okay? Because I have lost over 60 pounds, transformed my body. I have built a successful global coaching business and an online brand. And now I'm finna teach you game. I'm finna give you all the strategies, all the tips to help you level up, build your body, transform your body, and transform your business, okay? And why am I doing that? Because I know when you get your body where it need to be and you get your money where it need to be, okay, you listen, you're gonna be serving God on a whole nother level, baby. I done seen it. I done seen people get their transformation when that body change and they confident in their body. Wait a minute now. And that business, they start doing business, they start creating multiple streams of income, doing what they love to do. Oh, that energy change, baby. That spirit change. Then you smiling all the time. You smiling all the time when everybody else looking crazy. You like, glory be to God, baby. How y'all doing? So that's the purpose of this. So we about to get down to business. I want y'all to get that journal, get that blue ink pen, and classes in session. But as I was saying, each and every one of you, you're going to have a moment, okay? You're going to have a moment like I just had right before I came back on this video. There was a side of me, and this is the real of the real. There was a side of me that said, skip this. Come on now. There was a side of me that said, I'm aggravated. I'm annoyed. This stuff ain't working. The internet is not giving what it's supposed to be gave. This and that. Then like I said, I was drinking something earlier and it went down the wrong pipe. Then I came up here to set this stuff up and walked over there behind my desk and then knocked my toe. I cannot even tell y'all how long it's been since I stubbed my toe on something. I don't even do that. It been years since I did that, but knocked my toe on the ring light over here. And in that moment right there, I said, now Toya, you got to do this. You got to do this. And I'm going through all of this because this is a lesson for you. For wherever you are and whatever setbacks you've been encountering, because it be this little stuff like this that come in your path that you question everything, because it's not actually those little things that's happening right there. That is just like the feather that the enemy adds to the pile that was already there. And he just put a little feather there, and because the pile is already so big, you just have a meltdown. You just have a breakdown. That's why you see people that have meltdowns and breakdowns and stuff, and you be like, it wasn't even that serious. It wasn't that thing that they was having a breakdown about. This is some stuff that been brewing. This is some stuff that been piling up for a long time. And so you have a decision that you have to make in that moment. Okay, these are strategies and principles to help you level up. You have a decision that you have to make in that moment. Like how I say, are you gonna barbecue a meal do? Somebody put it in the comments. Barbecue a meal do. That's what, listen, you have that moment where it's like, okay, put up or shut up. You gonna barbecue a meal do. What you gonna do? Because I had that moment, and I have these moments all the time. It gonna happen all the time. I have these moments all the time. Well, I'm like, all right, I'm just not gonna do it. And then the other side of me is like, Toya, you could do this. Come on, you gotta push. You gotta push. You gotta push. And I want each and every one of you to know that you can invest in coaching and get a coach, but you have a coach within you. You know that, right? I want y'all to write that down. Write that down in your journal with your blue ink pen. I have a coach within me. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. I got a coach inside of me. Yes, you have a coach within you. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. You have the greatest coach of all. You have the greatest mentor of all on the inside of you. Okay. So it was the spirit that was in me just now that said, get back on that video. It was the spirit that was in me that when I knocked my toe and I said, I'm done. That's it. The Toya in me, the flesh in me said, I'm done. The spirit in me said, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You said, the spirit in me said, when you was on your walk this morning, you said you were going to do it, right? You said you were going to do it, right? Okay, well, let's get to work. Somebody put it in the comments, say, let's get to work. Let's get to work. And see, this is an internal dialogue. This is an internal conversation that's happening on the inside of you that nobody else is hearing this. It can be people right there in the house with you. It can be people right there in the room with you. It can be people right next to you, but they not hearing these conversations. They not hearing this going on in your mind. This is happening on an internal level. This is happening on a spiritual level. That's how I can tell you that success is spiritual. I want y'all to put that in the comments and write that down. Success is spiritual. It's spiritual. Meaning that if you're gonna reach a high level of success, if you're gonna get this transformation that you've been trying to get in your body, you're gonna get this transformation that you've been trying to get with your health, with your business. You're gonna build your business, you're gonna build your online brand, you're gonna build, whether that's a coaching business, a consulting business, whatever kind of business you have, that you're gonna build this thing and you're gonna be successful in this. Come on now. You're going to have to tap into the spiritual. Because you only going to be able to do so much with your two hands. Come on now. You only going to be able to do so much with your physical labor. It's gonna be a realm that you're going to have to tap into that is beyond you. And that's the spiritual realm. And that's the spirit of God that is on the inside of you. Success is spiritual. Come on now. So you got to go to that place within you that say, let's get to work. Because each and every one of you, you got it in you. You got it in you. Each and every one of you, you have it in you, but there are certain things that each of you will have to go through to dig it out. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's certain things that people have to go through in a walk, in a journey, in a life, that it becomes the last straw where you say, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I am sick and tired of dealing with this. I will not deal with this no more. I am sick and tired of my body looking like this. I am not eating this mess no more. I am not sitting here feeling sorry for myself no more. Come on now. Each and every one of you, you have a spot, you have a place within you where you get to that point where you say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Somebody put it in the comments, say enough is enough. Enough is enough. When you get to that spot in you and you get to that place within you where you say, I'm disgusted with who I have been. I am, and it's not to say that you don't love yourself or you love yourself. I'm not saying that, but you know that you can do more than what you've been doing. You know that you can perform on a higher level. Come on now. You know that you can get a transformation in your body if you really lock in. You know that you can build your business to a whole nother level if you lock in. Come on now. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So you get to that level, you get to that point in you where you say, I'm getting up from here. I'm getting up from here. And then this is a word too. I want y'all to write down. I want you to write this word down. Commitment. Commitment. Because nothing is going to change for you in your level up journey. Nothing is going to level up for you. Nothing is going to transform for you until you start making some commitments. You know how I lost 60 pounds and transformed my body? Because I made a commitment. You know how I built a successful coaching business, a global coaching business, an online brand? Because I made a commitment. I made a commitment. And this is for people that are ready to commit, not people that are just interested. Because we can be committed and then we can be interested. I done been in that phase where I was interested, where I was looking at what everybody else was doing. And I was like, okay, well, that's nice. Okay, I like that. It must be nice. It must be nice. Okay, I would like to do something like that. I was interested in it. I would look into a little things here and there. I might buy something here and there, but I wasn't really trying to get down like that. Come on now. You know if you really gonna get down like that, or if you just playing. If you just like, okay, let me go in here and see what they talk about. Let me see who teaching, who they got in here teaching. Let me see who all in here at the seminar. Let me see what they got on, what they wearing in here, what they talking about in here. See, that's them folks that's interested. That's them folks that interested. Come on now, Melody Rankin said guilty. I done been, I done been that interested person too, Melody. You ain't by yourself, baby. Come on now. I done been that person too. But you have to make a shift where you say, I am no longer just going to be interested, but I am going to be committed. I'm going to make a commitment. So I got a few commitments that I want y'all to make. Yes, baby, you got a coach within you. I have a few commitments that I want y'all to make. And I want you to make today, day one. I want y'all to put that in the comments, put it in your journal too. Say today is day one. We're going to stop saying one day, I'm going to do this. One day, I'm going to start walking. Okay, I be seeing Toy, doing the walking and stuff. They getting their steps in. One day, I'm going to start that. One day, I'm going to start walking. Today is day one. Today is day one. Somebody put it in the comments. Say, it's day one for me. Today is day one for you that you're going to make some commitments. Today is day one for you that you say, I am sick and tired of being on this level. I am sick and tired of being this version of myself. Today is day one. Come on. Put it in the comments, baby. I want y'all blowing that chat up. Blow them comments up. Today is day one. Day one. And then remember what I told y'all about the silent pivot. Let today be day one for you. And do it as a silent pivot. What does that mean? You ain't got to tell everybody what you own. You ain't got to tell it. You ain't got to alert all these folks. You ain't got to call no town hall meeting and let people know that you moving differently now. You ain't got to do no conference call to let people know that you own something else. Just show up as the new version of yourself. Are they going to look at you like you crazy? Yes. Yes. Are they going to be talking about you behind your bike? Yes. But what we say, one of my divine ones, put it in the comments. Let me see who it. Let me see who owned it, baby. Put it in the comments. What we say. What we say. What is one of our anthems? Let's see who get it first. Put it in the comments, baby. What's one of our anthems? Let me see who get it. What we say when they go to talking, when they go to talking behind your bike, talking about this, talking about that. Oh, they acting funny now. They acting different now. Come on, Melanie Rankin. Forget them folks. Y'all put it in the comments, baby. Say, forget them folks. Forget them folks, baby. Forget them folks. Silent pivots. Write that down too. Welcome to class. All my divine ones that just came in, baby. Welcome to class. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to Level Up with LaToya, baby. You in the whole masterclass. You in the whole training. To those of you that's just coming in, make sure you hit that link below in the description and sign up. Register. Not register. Subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, baby. Level Up with LaToya, where you're going to get free masterclasses, free courses, free coaching to help you level up your body and your business. Okay, we're going to talk business, we're going to talk fitness, and we're going to talk life. It's time for you to level up. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe over there so you can watch the replay over there. Put it in the comments. That's it, baby. Forget them folks. Forget them folks. Because there are people that no matter how much you level up, no matter how much weight you lose, no matter how many people you impact in your business, no matter how big of a transformation you get, truth be told, it's going to be people that still going to see you as the old version of yourself. They still going to see you as who you was back in 1995. They still going to see you as the person that they used to ride the school bus with. They still going to see you as the lady that they used to work with that used to come in all the time crying about stuff that was going on. They still going to see you as that broken person. That they still going to see you as that broken version of yourself. It don't matter how many people you done impacted. It don't matter how many sold out events you done did. It don't matter how many books you done wrote. It don't matter how many lives you done influenced for Christ. It don't listen. Come on now. Come on now. So you got to be okay with that. And you got to say, forget them folks. And forget them folks is not a negative statement. It's not anything evil or anything with animosity. Forget them folks simply means that you have tunnel vision on your goals. You have tunnel vision on your assignment. And you're not entertaining no foolishness. You're not entertaining no drama. You're not paying attention to the distractions. You have set boundaries and you are strict on your boundaries. Because let me tell y'all something about Christ that Lord revealed to me this morning on my walk. Jesus wasn't on that foolishness. Come on now. He wasn't on that foolishness. He was kind. But you listen, he had his boundaries. He had his boundaries and I must be about the Father's business. That was the stance that he took. Regardless of what it cost him, he said, I must do the work of him that sent me. So this has to be your stance. This has to be, you got to stand on kingdom business. Somebody put that in the comments. Say, I'm standing on kingdom business. You got to stand on kingdom business by yours. You got, regardless of who get on board with it, who checking for you, who not, stand on kingdom business and move with that boldness of Christ. The Bible says that the righteous are as bold as a lion. Come on now. So what does that mean? That when you start making it, I'm finna go over the commitments with you. When you start making these commitments to yourself, when you start standing on kingdom business, when you start working to transform your body and to build your business, you start working to develop the gifts that God placed inside of you, and you turn these gifts and these skills that you have, you turn these talents that you have into streams of income. And let me tell y'all something. It is nothing wrong with taking your gifts, your talents, your skills, and you create multiple streams of income, and you create products and services that bless people. You do it in integrity, and you do it in a way that it solves a problem for somebody. It adds value to somebody's life. It blesses somebody. Come on now. It is nothing wrong with you doing that. It is nothing wrong with you doing that. So today is day one. Make that stance today, that today is day one for you, that you're going to make the commitment. You're not just going to be interested no more. You're not just going to be peeking in the window, seeing what they're doing no more. And you're not going to be sitting on the sidelines, watching everybody else run the plays, watching everybody else play the game, watching everybody else lose weight. Come on now. Watching everybody. How many of y'all, you knew somebody and y'all started out together? Y'all say, y'all going to do this, do that. We finna start walking. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to go to the gym. And you fell off, but that person kept going. And then you looked up 3 months later, you looked up 6 months later, and you like, that's a whole nother person. What happened? They made a commitment. They made a commitment. They kept going. Come on now. And then that's why you can't be saying, well, that's going to take too long. That's going to take too long. I ain't got 6 months. I ain't got a year. You can't say that, because the time is going to pass either way it go. The 6 months going to pass. If you get up and start walking or not, the 6 months still going to pass. If you get up and start building your business or not, the year is still going to pass by. And so the person that remained committed, the person that kept sowing their seeds, the person that kept showing up even when it was hard, the person that said, forget them folks, the person that said, today is day one for me, and they kept going. Come on now. Don't sit there and watch this person get the results that I'm supposed to be in that number. Come on now. You're supposed to be in that number. You're supposed to be getting that transformation. You're supposed to be in that room too. So this is the season for you to jump in, baby. So the first commitment, we ain't just interested no more. We finna be committed. Okay. The first commitment that I want you to make to leveling up your body and leveling up your business, your brand, or even if you haven't created a business yet, okay? I want you to make this commitment. I want you to commit to starting now. Somebody put that in the comments. First commitment, commit to starting now. You're not going to wait till Monday. We ain't doing that. What's the day? Friday. I can hear it in the spirit right now. You listen, I ain't even got to get on a coaching session with you to hear it. I can hear it in the spirit. Some of y'all saying, okay, let me see, it's Friday. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the weekend. I'm gonna turn up the weekend. And Monday, I'm gonna get on that thing what Toya was talking about. No. No. I want you to make a commitment to starting now. Start right now. Okay. No more, I'm gonna do it when things calm down. No more, I'm gonna do it on Monday. No more, I'm gonna start when the children get grown. No more, I'm gonna start when I get out of this little situation that I'm in right now. I'm gonna get started. Listen, tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. The next 5 minutes are not promised. All you have is right now. I want y'all to write that down. All I have is right now. All you have is right now. We don't know what the next 5 minutes gonna hold. We don't know what the next hour gonna hold. That's why I had to push, regardless of how I felt within my natural body. I had to listen to the coach within, which is the Holy Spirit. I had to listen to my coach within me tell me that you got to do this. You got to do this. I can't say, well, I'll do it next week. I'll do it next month, or I'll do it when I start to feel a little bit more confident. Oh, baby, let me tell y'all something. To those of you that struggle with confidence, that you say you're waiting until you get confident enough to do it, that's a trick of the enemy. When you keep waiting, you'll never be confident enough to do it. You know where the confidence comes from? You doing it. You doing it. Oh, wait a minute, Toya. You mean to tell me it ain't just gonna hit me right here on step one? And no. You got to actually get on the path. Okay. A lot of the things that you see from me right now, a lot of people are saying, well, when I can feel like that, or when I can show up like that, then I'll do it. That's a trick of the enemy. You're never going to get there from where you at. You're still on the shore. You standing on the shore. And see, what you want is out in the deep. It's out in the ocean, in the deepest part of the ocean. The body that you want is in the deepest part of the ocean. The business that you want, the clientele that you want, come on now, the revenue, the income that you want to make from doing what you love to do, from just simply being yourself, it ain't on the shore. It's way out there in the deep. So what you got to do, you got to look around at what you got right now. Okay. Got to get you a little boat. It ain't got to be no yacht. It ain't got to be no yacht. You get you a little boat. Okay. Get you a little paddle, and you might be scared. I was scared. I'm still scared. Come on now. Let's talk about it. I'm still scared. I still have to battle the old mindset. I still have to battle that voice in my mind that will try to creep in and say, you don't belong here. What are you doing here? What are you, You gotta cast down that voice. You gotta cast down imaginations and every high thing. One of my divine ones, drop that scripture in the comments for me, baby. Look it up for me. Drop the book, chapter, verse in the comments. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that will exalt itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. What does that mean? Well, y'all know I say you got to pick up your spiritual sledgehammer, baby. That's what in divine one term, it means get that spiritual sledgehammer. It means that you can't let these thoughts just run loose in your mind and bind you and control you. You have to cast them down. You have to tell that voice in your head to shut up. And then don't just tell it to shut up, but you got to immediately do something that is the opposite of that voice. So what I mean is, when that voice is telling me, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. you country, you from the South, you don't look like them, or you don't, what are you doing in here? You ain't know this, you ain't know that, all of this old stuff. Ain't nobody gonna want to hear this or want to hear that, or who are you to talk about this or talk about that? You know what I do? I tell it to shut up, and then I get my behind right on up there and talk about it. I get right on up there on that stage. I walk right on in that room anyway. Okay. The room that the devil just told me I don't belong in. I tell that voice to shut up. Okay. And I walk in that room. Now, you still probably gonna be shaking. You still probably gonna be scared. You still probably gonna be in your head. April White, thank you so much, baby. Thank you, Melanie. 2 Corinthians 10 and 5. Make sure y'all write that down. Because when you commit to starting now, those thoughts, those intrusive thoughts are going to come in your head. And you got to do what the scripture says in 2 Corinthians 10 and 5. You got to cast down that imagination, because that is not of God. And you must do the opposite. I love that song by Jacqueline Carr, where she, I think the song is maybe Greater is Coming. But she's talking, she's ministering in the song, and she's saying, whenever the devil tells me I'm not something, I always say I am that. Whenever the enemy tells me I can't do something, I always say I can do that. So basically what she's saying is, whatever the enemy tells me, I know he's a liar. Okay. And the truth is not in him. So whatever these negative thoughts are in your mind, you have to do something that is the opposite of that. You have to tell yourself the opposite of that. And then you got to take action that is the opposite of that. Y'all get what I'm saying? You take action that's the opposite of that. And what does that do? It casts it down. Now that thought has no power. Now, did I say the thought ain't going to come in your head? No, it's still going to come in your head. I don't care what level you on. Hear me when I tell you, everybody battles with this. Even the people that you look up to and the people that you think, oh my goodness, they just, no. They got their own things within their mind that every level you get to, there's another level of imposter syndrome. There's another level of doubt that you got to overcome. There's another level. Even the people that you think is just doing this and doing that, and they making all this money, and they body looks so good, and they doing this and they doing that. Listen, everybody got their thing that they got to conquer, that they got to overcome. Everybody, from the top all the way down. So this is why you have to master this now on the current level that you own. And you have to take these strategies with you to the next level, because the warfare don't stop. It don't stop. So you got to know how to keep going in the midst of all of this. Okay. So you got to commit to starting now. No more, I'm going to do it later. No more, I'm going to do it when I feel ready, because you're never going to feel ready. Okay. Now is the time for you to do it. It has never been a better time than now to start working on your body, to start building your brand, to start building your business. It has never been a better time than it is right now. Commit to starting now. Somebody say now. Now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, not I'm gonna do it when 2026 come in. No, you're gonna commit to starting now. Listen, the moment that you start moving, God starts multiplying. Somebody write that down. Write that down, baby, in your journal. Come on now. Class in session. Class in session. Y'all get on in here, get on in, shut the door. Listen, if you implement this stuff, what I'm teaching you in this masterclass today, people ain't even going to recognize you. They ain't going to recognize you. They're going to be like, who is you? Who is you? Come on now. Who is you? I go some places that I used to go, or I be someplace and people they'll look at me like, who is you? Listen, even my dentist, when I'm going to the dentist, they took a picture of me when I first started going to the dentist. And then I have to see the picture every time I go in to sign in. And I'd be looking at the picture like, who is that? Who is that? Come on now. I speak this over each and every one of you, baby, that you shall be unrecognizable. And you going to transform so you ain't even going to recognize yourself. I see y'all standing in the mirror, and I just see you just looking, and you just like, oh my God, who is that? Who is that? And I hear other people saying to you, who are you? Who are you, and what have you done with my wife? Who are you, and what have you done with my mom? Come on now. Who are you and what have you done with my coworker? Come on now, these folks gonna be saying, who is you? And you know why they saying this? Because you made a commitment. You made a commitment. You stopped being interested and you made a commitment. And the moment that you started moving, remember I told y'all, you're on the shore, but what you want is out in the deep. See, there is a blessing in you starting. There is a transformation. There is something powerful that happens when you start from scratch, when you start with the crumbs that you have, when you start with the little that you have, when you start moving, you get your little boat and you get your little paddle and you scared as you don't know what, but you still rowing and you still pushing. Now, what does that look like? You don't have what all these other folk have. You might not have no gym membership. Come on now. You might not have no gym membership at a fancy gym, but you just get on out in your neighborhood and you start walking 10 minutes every day. That's where I recommend everybody start. Listen, walking is the foundation of your transformation. Walking is going to, somebody put that in the comments. Walking is the foundation. Walking is going to transform your life in a way that you're going to be sitting there, just like how I be sitting here now. You're going to be sitting there like, you mean to tell me it was this simple? You're going to be sitting there like, I know all the time it wasn't that simple. I done went all around doing all this stuff. And you mean to tell me it was something that I've been doing since I was a year old? I've been doing this since 1989, 1988. Come on now. I've been doing this since I was a year old. You mean to tell me? Yes. God say what you're going to use to transform your life. See, you think it's a far distance from you, but the reality is you hold it within you. You're carrying it around right now. You have it right now. You don't need nobody to come bring you nothing. You don't need nobody to give you nothing. You have it right now. So if you don't walk at all, start with 10 minutes. This is for my people that you completely sedentary. You don't do no type of walking in any kind of way. I just want you to get out in your neighborhood and just start walking for 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes. That's it. And you know what? You're going to be like how my daughter was today, because I have her and TJ, they have walking pads. Well, once they done with their homeschool work, they do 30 minutes of walking on their walking pads. And baby Tater was feeling so good today. She did 41 minutes. And she came to me after she finished like, Mom, I did 41 minutes. And I was just turned up and we were celebrating together, because it's them wins like that. It's them small wins like that's where transformation is happening. You dread it at first. You hate doing it at first, but then you start to fall in love with it. And so I celebrated with my baby today. We had a moment where we high-fived and stuff, because I know that means that she's starting to fall in love with it. Now, she didn't like it at first. They looking at me like Mom crazy. And Mom got us in here doing it, walking and stuff. Mom lost some. They ain't even have to say it. I already know. I felt it in the spirit. Natasha, thank you so much for your seed. So they ain't like it at first, but I could tell now that she's starting to fall in love with it. And it's going to be the same way with each and every one of you. You're going to start to fall in love with it. And in the beginning, I don't want you to think about it as I'm doing this so I can lose weight. No. Mm-mm. When you first start, I want you to just do this because this is what you said you would do. I want you to do this because you are becoming the type of person that keeps your commitments. You are becoming the type of person that does what she says she's going to do. You are the type of person you're becoming the type of man that does what he says he's going to do. Come on now. And what does this start to do over time? It starts to build confidence. Oh, it starts to build confidence. So in the beginning, don't let it be about, I got to lose this weight. I got to do it. No, all those things are going to come. It's going to come in time. In the beginning, let it be about you building the habit. You're becoming the version of yourself that honors your commitments. That's what it's about in the beginning. Same way with your business. Don't get into it. Don't start your business. One of the main mistakes that entrepreneurs make with business is trying to make money too fast. Listen, I want y'all to put this in the comments. Say, play the long game. Play the long game. Okay. The long game. God take you the long way because the long way is the strong way. Okay. See, in the beginning, it's not about, oh, I got to lose a whole bunch of weight. In the beginning, it's not about, oh, I gotta make this amount of money. Because now you results driven. Now you outcome driven. And when the outcome don't come, you gone. When the results don't come, you gone. When you get on the scale and it still say the same thing, you done with this walking stuff. When you ain't made no money in your business, when ain't nothing shaking, ain't nothing taking off, you like, man, skip this. I ain't finna record no more videos. I ain't finna teach no more classes. I ain't got time for this. Where the money at? You got to play the long game. Come on now. That's it. Put it in the comments, baby. The long way is the strong way. See, I played the long game with this. Let me tell you something. When you play the long game, you're going to always win. Y'all listen to me. I'm not speaking from what I Googled. I'm not speaking from what I researched. I'm telling you what I have lived. I'm telling you what I know, and I'm telling you what I have seen for myself. When you play the long game, okay, and you're not in this for what you can get, but you are in this for who you become. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Listen, you better get ready because it's takeoff time. It's takeoff time. When you play the long game, you will have the type of success that is not fleeting. You will have the type of success that is not here today and gone tomorrow. You will have the type of success that is stable. You will have the type of success that goes over into the next generation and the next generation. And then you will build the type of success. You will build an empire that nobody can tear down when you play the long game. So you don't get into this for a particular result or a particular outcome. It's got to be about something deeper than that. It's got to be about purpose. It's got to be about how can I make an impact? How can I change somebody's life? How can I transform my life? How can I change my habits? And then I can start to help my kids change their habits. How can I change my identity in the way I see myself? And then I'm gonna be able to pass that over to my daughter. I'm gonna be able to pass that over to my son. Now they don't have to deal with the same stuff that I dealt with. Come on now. So you play the long game and you go slow and steady. And you focus on who am I becoming? What is this teaching me? And I want y'all to write this down. Write this down too. Who am I becoming? What is this teaching me? These are the things that you get into it for, not for the results. Because if you lock in on this, the results are going to take care of themselves. You ain't even going to have to worry about that. When you become the type of person that is successful, that has the habits, you have the habits of a successful person, you think like a successful person, you have the identity of a successful person, then the things that a successful person has will come to you. You won't have to go get it. It's going to come to you. Come on now. So we working smarter, not harder. We working smarter, not harder. So we focusing on your identity. Who are you becoming? And we focusing on what is this teaching you? You write this stuff down. You keep a journal. You document your process, document your journey, because this becomes your blueprint. You will one day teach this. What I teach now, what I give now, what I serve now, it is the blueprint that I went through. It came from me writing this stuff down, journaling. Okay, Toya, every time I went through a rough patch, okay, Toya, what is this teaching you? Who is this helping you to become? What traits? Write this down too. What character traits is this building in me? Some of this stuff you going through is teaching you patience. It's teaching you discipline. It's teaching you consistency. It's teaching you how to love people that are difficult to love. It's teaching you how to forgive people that are difficult to forgive. It's teaching you how to acknowledge everybody. How to, and I'm gonna say this, some things you go through because a particular season that I'm in now, and I ask myself this question, what is this teaching me? this particular lesson that I've learned in the season I'm in, I'm learning a lesson to when it's in your spirit to that God has put something in your spirit to say something or to acknowledge a person or to speak, always, if you can, acknowledge people in passing, acknowledge people in person, acknowledge people when you walking on the trail at the park. You know, I walk on the trail at the park a lot, and a lot of times when you walking past people, y'all know that introverted spirit. When you go to walking past people, they put their phone in their face because they don't want you to say nothing to them and they don't want to say nothing to you. The lesson that I'm learning in this season is acknowledge people. You don't have it can just be a, hey, how you doing? Good morning, and give them a smile, because you don't know what that good morning and that smile just did for that person. You don't know what that person was on their way to go do or what was about to happen. And because you did that, it altered their life. It altered, it created a whole new series of events that where some catastrophic stuff might have happened. Now it's not going to happen because you said good morning, because you smile. So you see what I'm saying? I was able to pull that lesson from something that was dark and something that was a really hard season. That was a lesson that I was able to pull from that. So imagine what you'll be able to pull from what you're going through when you do this work. See, you got to do the work. Somebody put it in the comments, say, do the work. You got to do the work. This is doing the work. This is part of you becoming. You have to do the work. So when you go through hard seasons, when you go through tough, rough patches in your life, ask yourself these questions. What is this teaching me? Who is this helping me to become? What character traits is this building in me? Okay? Because every storm leaves a gift. All right. So the moment that you start moving, God starts multiplying. So you get in your little boat and you take your little paddle and you ain't got but a little bit, but you start moving. And as you move, you just did a powerful move by getting on the path. When you get on the path, guess what happened? God meets you. He meets you on the path. When you get on the path, he meets you on the path, and then he sends what you need in that moment. Y'all, this is when you believe, when you have faith, faith takes action. Okay, faith executes. Faith don't just sit and listen to a bunch of teachings and take a bunch of notes and faith is going to take steps. Faith is going to move. Faith is not sedentary. Faith is not complacent. Faith is going to move. And when you start moving, it is a demonstration to God that I believe. Your actions are a demonstration to God. You are demonstrating faith by doing the thing. You are building confidence within yourself, and you're demonstrating faith. You're showing God. It's just like with our kids. They can say, I done changed and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. But when they get up and they cleaning their room, and you ain't even have to tell them, they making their bed, they vacuuming, they sweeping out they bedroom, vacuuming their bedroom, they dusting, they making sure they clothes clean, they brushing their teeth, they cleaning their bathroom, they doing their chores, they grades have improved at school. You know, they being more respectful to the staff and to their teachers and to authority and stuff. Then it's like, oh, that's a whole nother level right now. Because at that point, they not just saying I done changed. They are demonstrating. Let me tell y'all something. That's powerful. That's powerful, because when you see your child doing that, what that make you want to do? That make you go above and beyond within your means. Everything that you can give to your child, Beverly, thank you so much, baby. Everything that you can give to your child, you're going to go over, you're going to go above and beyond, because you're going to say that you've seen them demonstrate that they mean this thing, that they really are a different person, that they really have changed. And so it's the same way with you. When you do the hard thing that you don't want to do, when you get up and go on the walk, when you create the content for your business, when you go to the events, when you go and invest in yourself in the seminars, when you read the self-development books, when you do the things that need to be done in your business to build your brand, when you create your community and you show up and you teach and you coach your clients or whatever type of business you have, when you show up and you do the things that you don't want to do, it demonstrates. It's a demonstration to God that you believe. Okay. So let's go to the next commitment. The first commitment was you have to commit to starting now. You have to commit to starting now. The second commitment is you have to commit to moving daily. Commit to moving daily. Now, remember I said, if you are not walking at all, then I would just suggest that you start out with a 10-minute walk. Okay. 10-minute walk, clock that every day, do that consistently for a month, hold that down for a month, and then you can start working your way up from there. But that's if you haven't started walking at all. But for my people that you've been walking, you've been hearing me talking about walking, you've been getting on your game with walking, I want you to take it up a notch. Okay. I want y'all to put it in the comments real quick. Let me read the room. Let me read the room. On average, okay. And if you don't know, you can say, I don't know. But on average, how many steps do you get in every day? On average. If you don't know, say, I don't know. But if you know, put it in the comments. On average, how many steps do you get in every day? I'm going to read the room. I got to see where we at. Yes, Chandrika, that daily walk does wonders for your mind. Yes. Yes, baby. Let me see. Let me see where y'all at. Let me read the room. It's a little bit of a delay when you on Zoom and you stream into YouTube. So it's my comments are a little delayed. But let me see. If you don't know, you can say, I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know. I work out though. Okay. Okay. Come on, Chandrika, 8 to 10,000 steps. Natasha, 7,500 steps. Scripture Gal, 7,000 steps. Okay. Okay. Shalonda, 8 to 10,000 steps. Shalonda, my change agent, baby. Come on. I know you getting yours in, Shalonda. Kimberly Carter, 10,000 to 11,000 because I do what you say. Come on, Kimberly. Come on, Kimberly. Yes, baby. Divine K, 8 to 10,000. Okay, Tamika, I don't know. Okay. Beverly say she don't know. April don't know. Okay. 6 to 10,000 steps. Melanie Rankin. 10 to 12,000 to Warner. Okay, 10 to 12. Okay, some of y'all been walking, baby. Some of y'all been getting it in. Okay, I see y'all. So to my people to my divine ones that said you don't know, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to start tracking your steps, okay? Because I want you to commit to moving daily. This is a non-negotiable. You have to move your body. And now I leave it up to you with how you want to move. I just recommend walking. I recommend walking because it is very simple. It doesn't pull a lot from your body. The recovery is not, you don't have to do all this and that to try to bounce back from it. It is low impact. So that's why I recommend walking. But if you rather do something else, long as you moving, I ain't got nothing to say about it. Okay. But walking, I'm telling y'all, I seen the biggest transformation from walking. I tried a whole lot of stuff, but I seen the biggest transformation from walking. So that's why I highly recommend you walk. And that's what you're going to hear me teach on this channel and on this, when I talk about moving, I'm gonna be talking about walking. So to my people that say you don't know, what I want you to start doing, because you're making the commitment to move daily, you can go on the App Store or the Play Store on your phone. If you have an Android phone, go to, Play Store. If you have an iPhone, go to the App Store. And I want you to download the Steps app. It's just simply called Steps. That's my favorite one, Steps. They just say Steps. Okay, I want you to download the Steps app. That's a free app. And what it's going to do is it's going to start tracking your steps for you. As long as you have your phone on you, it's going to track your steps for you for free. Okay. Or you can also get a step tracker from Amazon. I have one of those in my Amazon storefront. You can go on Amazon and get a step tracker that you can clip to your clothes and leave it on you all day, and that will track your steps. Or my favorite way to do it, you can get a Apple Watch, okay, or a Fitbit, and put it on when you first wake up in the morning, take it off when you go to bed at night, and it's going to track your steps. Now, I'm talking about steps for the whole day. Okay, this is your step count for the whole day. The whole day. So you put your Apple Watch on or Fitbit, it start tracking your steps. You can do it that way. Also, I just upgraded to this as well. This is a smart ring. I got this from TikTok Shop. It's a smart ring. It also tracks your steps. Okay. So look, I'm doing the aesthetic vibe, baby. I got me a band for my watch. Got me a band to match the ring. So I have a band for my watch. And then I got the smart ring. So the smart ring tracks your sleep. It tells you what your sleep quality is like. It tracks what else? It tracks your steps. It track your blood pressure. It track all kind of stuff, baby. So yes, you can get a pedometer too. So these are multiple ways that you just pick one. You don't have to use all of them. You just pick one. But find some tool. Use one of those tools to start tracking your steps. Okay. And then whatever you see, the number of steps that you get in on average, challenge yourself to do a little bit more than that. To my people that's in that 5,000 to 7,000 step range, challenge yourself to move up to 8,000 to 10,000 steps. Challenge yourself to start working, trying to reach that 10,000 step a day goal. To my people that's in that 8,000 to 10,000 step range, challenge yourself on, it don't have to be every day, but maybe 1 or 2 days a week. You say, you know what? I'm going to push to try to get 12,000. I'm going to get 12,000 steps in today. I'm going to get 15,000 steps in today. And I'm going to tell you, don't never say never, because when I first started with this, I used to hear these people say they walking 20,000 or more steps a day. And I'm like, ain't no way. I'm like, TJ, boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Listen, I be hitting that 20,000 steps now like it ain't nothing, because it's like how I was saying, you dread it at first, but then you start to fall in love with it. And so I wanted to talk to y'all about committing to moving daily, because this habit right here, committing to walking and moving daily, this trickles over into everything else. You may think that, oh, I'm just getting some steps in, or oh, I'm just being a little bit more active, or oh, I'm just walking a little bit more. But this habit right here, it creates a ripple effect. It creates a ripple effect. It's like when you drop a rock in the water and then the waves start coming out from the rock. That's what this does. So because when I started doing this, you know what it did? It brought mental clarity. Somebody put that in the comments. Mental clarity. What does that mean? I can think so much clearer now. It's eliminating a lot of the noise. Come on now, it's going to get rid of a lot of that noise in your head, a lot of them thoughts that been running loose in your mind, a lot of that stuff that just whisper to you all day long, a lot of this stuff you worrying about, a lot of this stuff you stressing about. Oh my God, when you get up and you move, it's like you take your hand and you just turn it down. It's like riding in a loud car where the music is so loud you can't hear nothing, you can't concentrate, you can't focus. When you get up and walk, it's like you taking your hand and turning that music all the way down. And it's like all of a sudden, oh, it's peaceful. All of a sudden, it's quiet. All of a sudden, I can think. All of a sudden, I have an idea. You're going to start getting ideas. And what you will find is that the ideas have been there all along. They've been trying to get through, but the noise was too much. It was the thing, life was life and too much. So when you go out and walk, it has been said that walking creates distance between you and the problem. Sometimes you can't come up with a solution because it's all up in your face. It's all up in your face, and all of this stuff is going on, and all these problems and all these setbacks, and you're trying to figure this out, trying to figure it out. Sometimes you just got to put that stuff down, put on your walking shoes and go out and walk. And it's free. It's free. Let me tell y'all something. I have invested in all kind of programs. I have invested in all kind of coaching to level up my business and level up my brand. I value coaching, I value mentoring, so I invest in that. I don't mind investing in that because I know what it does for your life, what it has done for my life, for my business, for my brand, for me personally. But when I tell y'all that doing this right here, walking, which is free, which did not cost me nothing, walking alone has earned me so much income. I'm gonna give y'all the real of the real. Walking alone has earned me so much income because of the mental clarity that it has brought me, and it's the creativity that flows. Listen, I'm trying to put it into words, but I can't even put it into words. You just got to do it. You just got to do it, and you got to stick with it and be consistent long enough so you can see these results, so you can see this transformation. And you may not be a business owner. You may love what you do at your job. Guess what? You get up and you start committing to doing this, it's still going to give you that mental clarity and that creativity and that peace. Now you're going to be doing stuff that you're standing out in the workplace. Now you're going to be I just got a notification. Y'all subscribing over there, baby. Y'all get them subscribers up over there, because we're gonna be hitting up that Level Up with Latoya YouTube channel too. So y'all click that link below in the description. Don't forget, and go over there and subscribe. Okay, you ain't gonna see that much over there right now because we building it, but it's gonna be popping over there, baby. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. That's where you're gonna get all of the free master classes, the coaching, the free courses that I'm gonna be teaching y'all, like how I'm doing right now, free trainings to help you level up your body and your business. Okay. So even if you're in the workplace, like I said, you can do this, and it's going to bring that same mental clarity, that same creativity to you. Now you might see that a promotion that you was trying to get that you could never get, now they coming to you. They coming to you and they saying, hey, we think you'll be great for this position. We want to, when everybody else is going under and all this stuff is shutting down and all this, you rising. You rising. You just got a new promotion. You climbing the ladder on your job, or you going higher in your business, because this is what you're gonna see when you implement this stuff. And it seems so simple, because it is. It is simple. We overcomplicate it. But I'm telling y'all, just by simply doing this, and if you can do it outside, listen, I choose walking outside any day over being in here on a walking pad, being in the gym, on a treadmill. No, I do it, but that's not my first choice. If you can get outside, if the weather permits, go outside. Because when you go outside and you do this, listen, the mental clarity, the peace, the creativity, the ideas are going to start coming to you. You're going to start getting ideas to do certain things, to launch certain things, to create certain things, to set this up, to set that up. Okay? Because this is the benefit of it. This is what it brings to you. So I want you to commit to walking every day. Let walking be your foundation. Okay? And I want you to remember that it's not about spending hours and hours in the gym. I love the gym too. The gym has its place. But if you're new to fitness, if you're new to body transformation and transforming your body, you don't have to go straight to the gym. You don't have to. Start with something simple. Start with walking, because what that's going to do when you start with walking and you just stay consistent with that and you add on to that, that will allow you to see transformation right where you are. That will allow you to build your confidence. And once you build your confidence and you start seeing results, you start getting mental clarity, you start having more peace, and your creativity is flowing. You start feeling like you that guy, baby. You start feeling like you that woman. And then you build that confidence up. And then later on, you can go in the gym. You got the confidence to walk in the gym now. And because I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. You've been getting it in at home for the last 3 months. You've been getting it in at home for the last 6 months. And you done seen some transformation. And then you go to the gym when you want to take it up the next level, when you want to start sculpting and toning your body and doing all this other stuff. So it's not about spending hours in the gym. It's about consistency over time. over time. You being consistent. And remember what I said, you play the long game. You play the long game. So you're not setting yourself up that to go so hard and go so intense that you burn out and then 2 weeks later you done with it. No, we playing the long game. So that's why you're going to do something that's simple. You're going to do something that's easy to commit to, that's easy to be consistent with, and you're going to play the long game, because when you're consistent over time, it builds that confidence and it creates momentum to where later on you get into all of this other stuff. Because now I'm getting into all of this other stuff that I used to be so intimidated by weights, and I used to be so intimidated with strength training and dumbbells and all of this stuff. I'm like, man, I don't even know where to start now, because I created that momentum from walking. I'm child, like over there, I got all kind of dumbbells over there on my floor, all kind of ankle weights and weighted vests and wrist weights and dumbbells and resistance bands and and some of everything, baby. And looking at what else I can get, a mini stepper and everything else. So when you get started, it builds that momentum. Same way with your business. Okay, you take the little bit that you have. When I first started building my coaching business, I first started building my brand, I ain't have nothing. I ain't have nothing. But you know what I did? I said, all right, Toya, what's in your hand? What's in your hand? What do you have? You have an iPhone. You have an iPhone. How many people? We about to get ready to go. We about to end class, about to end the class. But before we go, how many people right now, okay, you got a phone? You have an iPhone, some type of iPhone, or you have some type of Samsung. Put it in the comments. Say me. You have some type of Android or some type of iPhone. I know you do, because you watching me. Come on now. Come on now. I know you do, because you watching me. You know what that is? That's a resource. That's a resource. That's a resource. That's what you have in your hand. This is what I used when I first started building my coaching business. When I first started my social media channels, when I first started building my online brand, all I had was an iPhone. I didn't even have I didn't have no ring light. I didn't have no tripod. I used natural lighting. Come on now, natural lighting. You have access to the sun. You have access to sunlight. Okay, go get in front of a window. Open up them blinds. The best lighting is natural lighting. Anyway, this little ring light up here ain't got nothing on that sun that God created, baby. It's for the free. Use you some natural lighting. Get your phone that you would have been sitting there scrolling with anyway, and take what I was just teaching y'all about earlier when I said some of this stuff that you done went through, these rough patches, and a lot of this stuff you went through. When you sit down and do the work, you get your journal, you get your blue ink pen, and you write down, what is this teaching me? Who is this helping me to become? What character traits is this developing in me? And guess what you start doing? Guess what I started doing? I started teaching from those lessons. I didn't try to be nobody but myself. Come on now. This the game changer right here. Because so many entrepreneurs think that when they come online, that's when you got to put on a face. That's when you got to be somebody other than yourself. No, you be yourself. The same person that you are offline, if you're going to come online and serve people, you got to be that same person online. Come on now. So when you build from, when you're building from scratch, you building your business from scratch, you build and you lead with authenticity. Authenticity. You don't put on no face. You don't try to be something that you're not. You don't, you don't try to pretend. You be who God has created you to be. And listen, you teach from what you know. I could just cook right there for a while, baby. But listen, you teach from what you know. You don't try to be like no other teacher. You don't try to be like no other coach. Yes, you can be inspired by other people. Okay, there's nothing wrong with getting inspiration from other people, but you teach from what you know. If you know you're not no spiritual person like that ain't the lifestyle that you live. Come on now. If you know you ain't about this Christ life off camera, don't get online talking about that. Don't get online talk, because listen, you're not going to build a brand that way. You're not going to build a community of people that way, because if they seeing something else from you, somebody else is seeing something different from you than what you're doing online, then you're not being true. You're not being authentic. And there's something in your energy. Listen to me. The person that's watching, they may not be able to quite put their finger on it, but they're going to pick up on something in your energy is weird. So how many of y'all ever watched something, or you see, you ain't got to say the person name, don't say the person name, but you done seen some stuff and you just like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. It seems like they're pretending to be something that they not. They trying to talk in a way that they don't do. They don't talk like that, or they trying to be somebody that they not really like that, or they trying to teach something that they don't really know about, or you got to teach from what you know. You got to serve and add value from what you know. If all you know is hair, then talk about hair. You ain't got to get online and try to be a preacher and you know that's not who you are. You don't have to get online and try to prophesy and you know you're not a prophet. Come on now. But you know some hair. You know about hair, baby. You know about braids. You know, listen, you know how to help me out with the new growth I got coming up here in my head. I'm like, golly, I just got my braid. Why the new growth, baby? The new growth is new growth. The grays too. Do y'all see that? The grays starting to come out. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I got it's time. I just died it. It's time to die it again. It's time to die it again. So what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go find somebody online or somebody that know about hair, that know about, because come on now. So we have a variety of gifts. Everybody not supposed to know the same thing or do the same thing. So when you're not being true and you're not being authentic to who you are, then you depriving people of their transformation. You're not, because people don't want who you're pretending to be. They want the real you. They want the real you, and they want who you are. And so what you have to make sure you do, you have to commit to, because before you can do this, you have to commit to developing within yourself, because a lot of you are struggling with getting to this point because you have skipped the process of developing yourself. I had to work on myself first before I could come and serve you. Y'all get what I'm saying? I had to heal from some things in my past. I had to allow God to put me on that surgery table, baby. He had to work on my heart. I had to examine my motives. I had to do a whole lot of work within myself. I had to get coaching. I had to get mentoring. Come on now. I had to invest. I had to get knowledge. I had to learn the ropes. It was a lot of things that I didn't know about that I had to invest in communities. I had to read books. I still do. You still got to do. You ain't never going to stop doing that. You must commit. This is the last commitment I'm going to tell y'all, and we finna go for real. You must commit to being a lifelong student. In order to truly level up, you must commit to being a lifelong student. The learning never stops. Okay? You can't never get to the point that you think you done arrived and you ain't got to learn nothing no more and can't nobody teach you nothing no more. No. You on your way to your downfall, because when I'm not on here doing this with y'all, I'm somewhere learning something. I'm somewhere learning something that's going to teach me how to be better, how to improve my body, how to improve my parenting skills, how to improve my business as a mentor, as a coach, how to add more value to my communities. I'm constantly looking for knowledge, for information, for mentoring, for coaching, self-developing. So you must commit to a lifelong process of this. This never ends. It never ends. And I want y'all to think about, if you worked a job, because I know they used to do this on the jobs I used to work. I used to wonder why they would send us to these conferences. They would send us to all staff conferences. The CEO of the company that we would work for, he would always send the employees to conferences and events and stuff. You know why they was doing that? I see that now that I'm a business owner and I'm a CEO myself. They were doing that because you have to continue to learn. Your learning don't stop. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing, you stop earning. Listen, if you don't like the amount of money that you making right now, if you don't like the level that you own right now financially, Come on now. It's time to become more. It's time to learn more. It's time to level up your skills. It's time to learn a new skill that you didn't have before. It's time to learn about some new technology that you didn't know about before. It's time you got to commit to learning, because new developments are being made every day, especially in this era that we in now. We in the AI era. Okay. New developments are being made every day. It is coming faster and faster. Things are evolving faster and faster. So how can you think that you're gonna be able to keep staying the same and not learning nothing new and not improving your skills in no type of way? You're gonna continue to be the person you been since 1995, since 2007, and it come on now. So if you want more, that's a quote that I actually heard from Jim Rohn. If you want more, then you must become more. You must become more. You must learn more. You must increase in here. So what else can I learn? And your life is the biggest teacher. That's why I'm teaching you in this class how to pull the lessons from what you went through, because I've learned a lot of lessons from people, from teachers, but life has been my biggest teacher. What I personally went through has been my biggest teacher. So let life be your biggest teacher, and sit down and do this work that I gave you. Write down them questions. Go over to the Level Up with Latoya YouTube channel later, because you're going to find the replay over there. Make some time, sit down with your journal, with your blue ink pen, get this information, apply it to your life, and watch and see you start seeing transformation. When you commit to doing this, you commit to starting now, no more procrastinating. You commit to moving every day by walking or doing some other type of movement, and you commit to and what was the last one I said? You commit to being a lifelong student. A lifelong student. You never stop learning. You never stop learning. That's going to 10x your brand, your business, whatever you're doing. And that's going to 10x your body. That's going to 10x your life. You're going to level up, and you're going to get transformation in a way to where people ain't even going to recognize you, and you ain't going to recognize yourself. Okay. All right. I love y'all so much. Did this help y'all today? Did it bless you? Did you learn something, baby? I want y'all to don't let these notes sit there, and like my grandma not say, don't let them sit there and collect dust. Okay, you got to get up and do something. If it ain't but one thing, I said, you're gonna get up and do something, and you're gonna do something that's gonna move your life forward in the right direction. We ain't procrastinating no more. We are committing to starting now. So I just know y'all about to be on y'all walks. Oh, the divine one's about to be killing it, baby. Divine one, I see y'all on y'all walks. I see y'all posting pictures of y'all steps. What my steps at for the day? Let me see how many steps I got in for the day. Ooh, 18,000. 18,000 steps, baby. Yes. So I like to get the bulk of my steps in early in the morning while everything is quiet. I just lock in, get in my zone, and baby, just walk it out. Okay. So we at 18,000 steps. So my divine ones, come on now. Wherever you at, find out how many steps you getting in on average, and let's take it up a notch. Let's take it up a notch. You got more in you. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world, baby. Okay. I love y'all so, so much. So again, don't forget, click that link below in the description and subscribe to Level Up with Latoya for more masterclasses like this, free masterclasses, free coaching, okay? Information that I told you, I'm giving the game away. This is practical information to help you level up your body, level up your business and your brand, okay? So y'all lock in. It's time to go. It's go time. So I love y'all so much, baby. Remember, the replay is going to be gone from over here, and you're going to be able to find it over on Level Up with Latoya YouTube channel. Tell other divine ones about the channel. Send it to them. Send it to them. Level Up with Latoya. Make sure y'all are also subscribed to Kingdom Motivation. That's our sister channel as well, where we give you extra motivation, extra clips to help you level up in the kingdom of God, baby. So listen, you getting hit from all angles. We making sure you always got a word. You always got something. Whatever you own, what you own. You want some preaching, you want some praying, baby. You need a prayer to get you through. Go over there on the main channel. You need some coaching, you need a masterclass, you need a course. Come on now, you come over here to Level Up with Latoya. You want something short and sweet, you want some clips, baby. Go to Kingdom Motivation. Okay. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. We got it out. So I'll see y'all on the next one.